Hello and welcome to We're Open. This show is sponsored by Lucky Bird, a Spokane-based e-commerce and digital marketing company dedicated to helping local companies scale in the online world of e-commerce and digital marketing. In May and June, Lucky Bird is offering its services free of charge to local inland Northwest companies looking to reach customers to let them know that they're open and ready for business.
Well, welcome into another edition of We're Open, and today I'm joined by Drew Henry, owner of Revival Tea Compnay, also referred to as Andrew when he's in trouble. So I got to ask you, I didn't know that coffee, when everything came down, was going to be on the essential list. So I'm wondering, as a tea company, were you guys also, when deemed by the governor, essential at the beginning of all of this?
Yeah, because we're a food processor. So tea, we're regulated by the FDA and the Department of Agriculture. So tea is viewed just as any other food.
Okay, so this was not something that caught you off guard then?
I think it caught everybody off guard, but we were fortunate that we were able to stay open, still do online business during this, but we're definitely happy to see people coming back into our space.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really nice to hear that a lot of people have been able to make the transfer or the adjustment to doing online business or takeout or whatever that may look like. So over the course of the past couple of months, just give me a little bit of insight into what a roller coaster it's been being an owner of a tea company.
Yeah, I mean, my wife and I were talking about it last night that, we started as an online business, and our first hurdle was to make it as an online business. And it's like, okay, we do this. Now we grow a little and we do wholesale. And it's like, okay, here's a whole new challenge. We did well. We opened up our shop, which was a whole new challenge, and we did well. And this was something, like I said, no one saw coming. So we said, okay, let's go back to our roots, go back to being an online business, which we did well. And now what we're trying to refigure out is what we've found so far is as places are opening back up, people aren't going online as often, but people aren't going out as often either. So now there's this new challenge of how do we find that new formula that's a little bit of online, a little bit of people coming in. So it's a whole new challenge now with everything opening back up.
Yeah, understandably, there are a lot of hurdles or things that you have to take into consideration there. So since you guys have been opened back up, how's it look like on the storefront in terms of number of people and guests coming in?
Yeah, so Friday, we were ready when we got the approval from the state. So we opened up within minutes for dine-in service. And between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we had close to 100 people through, which during the crisis, we would have seen maybe a dozen. So definitely an increase, but not everybody's dining in. So out of those 100, maybe 15 of them dined in. So we're starting to see a slow increase. We think that as the weeks go on, people feel more comfortable. That'll keep going up.
And speaking of, people's general comfort levels, so when people do come in, are there protocols that you guys as a store are putting into place that you guys are asking guests to abide by?
Yeah, we felt like we were super proactive in this. What's funny is a lot of the things we did before the stay-at-home order even went into place, before coronavirus really hit this part of the country. And so that included hand sanitizer, which now is a requirement, but we were doing that back in early March. We went to a digital menu instead of paper menus, which now you have to do that, or you have to do single-use paper menus. The big thing we had to reconfigure was obviously 6 feet between the dining tables, which lost us a little bit of capacity, but no big deal. And then we do have like a voluntary guest log. So if we were notified of some sort of infection, we can let everybody know who's opted in that somebody came through with that.
And speaking of menu, for a tea novice such as myself, just real quickly, what are some of your better selling or popular items here?
Yeah, so our chai is what made us kind of semi-famous as a company. So that's our tea that we've sent all over the world. Our Northwest breakfast is very popular. So instead of an English breakfast or Irish breakfast, it's a black tea base with pine needles. So that's a fun one. And then our best seller is our Earl Grey, which is the best-selling tea in the U.S. for any tea company.
Earl Grey is a classic for sure, and I'm not even much of a tea drinker, and I know that one. So where can people find you guys, whether that's online or in the physical store location?
Yeah, so www.revivalteacompnay.com, and then downtown for our headquarters and tasting room is 415 West Main Avenue, right downtown.
Okay, well, there you guys have it. Come down to Revival Tea Company, get yourself a nice cup of hot chai tea, read a book, take your mind off things, and we will be seeing you next time on We're Open.
Thanks for watching again. This show is brought to you by Lucky Bird, local leader in e-commerce strategy. Visit luckybirdbrands.com to have a down-to-earth, no-pressure conversation about your digital marketing and e-commerce strategies.